Okay, thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this revolutionary rise of an uprise at this time. So I literally took 5 videos before this one to babble rant. Well, not rant. It wasn't a rant. It was Mercury Retrograde's babble from me to you, trying to convey something that I'm even still grasping. The human side of me that wants to communicate this so free. And so I'm not going to name this video number 6, but this technically would be video number 6 because it is kind of a continuation of all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, because I did pull some cards on camera from my astrology reading cards, right? And they fell out prior to this video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of those, or 2 of those, or 3 of those videos you would see when these cards came out. So I never got to share with you the message from these oracles, so that's what I'm going to do. So these cards have 3 different piles. One pile is called the planet cards, the second pile is called the zodiac, and the other one is called the house cards. So I literally, in the previous videos, let the flippers flip and the message be on this. And even though this is during a Mercury retrograde kind of message of Mercury being in retrograde in both Pisces and Aquarius, and us being in Aqua Piscean season and that transition period, the planet card I received was Uranus. Okay, it says your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. And then the zodiac card I got was Aquarius. Right? Aquarius. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. And then the house card I got was the 11th house, which is where the cosmos grant wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So how you read these cards is the planet card represents the part of your personality engaged in the question or issue, the part of you that is activated or affected at this time, right? During this Mercury retrograde, that is where it's being pulled from. And then the zodiac card represents the universal energy that colors the question or issue, right? The influence around you or the general feeling around the matter. You have Aquarius. And then the house card represents the area of your life affected by the question or issue, the sphere of your life the matter is playing out in. So, the social scene. The aqua energy being amplified through the Mercury retrograde at this time. And the planet Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightened, and awakening, influencing your personality that's currently engaged with this energy that is happening at this time, affecting your 11th house of things. Okay. So what does that mean? Uranus. Here we go. The current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by the planet Uranus. This is the part of your personality that is happy to cut off from a situation and go it alone. This may be because someone else's behavior irritates you, or it may be because you can see an original way of doing something and you want to try it out. Uranus is the revolutionary spirit within you that wants to break free of restrictions and enter fresh new territory. When we are in this mood, we don't want to be held back, and we can be uncompromising. It may be you that is feeling this revolutionary spirit, or perhaps someone around you is behaving in this manner. If the latter, you would be wise to let things be for just a while, for their freedom will be essential now. When we feel the Uranus part of ourselves, we want to strive for something outside of ourselves, casting off personal ties and family commitments or even loved ones. This time is about groundbreaking awakening and enlightenment when the concepts of freedom, the future, or humanitarian ideals become important. The genius of the individual is released in a sudden and unexpected eureka moment, like a transformative bolt of lightning. Although anything that is past its sell-by date will have to go, this energy is about replacing it with something new and exhilarating, so it should not be seen a negative. It is actually liberating. You might find a group of like-minded people who share your newfound enthusiasm, but in truth, the most important thing is that you allow room for this inspiration and electrifying energy to make all the changes it needs to, as it brings in a whole new perspective and opportunity. Just kind of what we were talking about if you tuned into all the videos prior to this one and then seeing this one, in regards to making new something that doesn't exist, and you're a part of this. Creating the new, unlearning the old construct system, seeing it for what it is, and being so bold to want to make that change, and taking that action in every kind of way to do so. Then you have Aquarius, right? You have Aquarius. Oh boy, is this backwards? I don't know. This is so weird. Aquarius. Okay, sorry about that. The Aquarian energy is technological and visionary. It speaks of the future and has ideals about how much better that future can be compared with the past. Popular mythology has long talked about the coming of the age of Aquarius, with its utopian vision of peace, freedom, and the united brotherhood of humankind. This energy is also known for its friendliness, I cannot say that word, camaraderie, I can't say it, and genuine interest in helping others. Okay? Whatever. This zodiac sign bestows a rebellious need to break up existing paradigms and replace them with new thinking, so don't be surprised if you find yourself wanting to get on a soapbox and address a Greenpeace rally at this time. This energy values freedom above all else, and time spent alone is never a problem. Having said that, acquaintances are important so long as they do not make emotional demands. Information, technology, and science may not be your usual choices, but with this energy around you, you are encouraged to investigate how you can use them to your advantage. Numerology and astrology may also be interesting. There is a fixed quality to this energy, and it can make one quite stubborn and intransigent. For although the Aquarian mantra is about change, Aquarius wants to change the rest of the world and does not want to change itself. Those who are Aquarian in nature are very good at telling everyone else how to transform, but they are completely unwilling to accept any advice themselves. You may encounter madcap or eclectic people at this time, or perhaps you decide to go through a hippie or new age thing yourself. For whatever else can be said about the Aquarius energy, it appeals to single-minded individualists who are not afraid to be different. Now go find your captain and plot cards. I don't know. Anyways, but just what I'm hearing even intuitively from like just that kind of like perspective of just the Aquarian energy in this transition time that's happening. If you have to then watch my videos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading to this babble about this of what I'm speaking of briefly here about the incubation period that is happening between the Aqua and Piscean transit that is influencing and dominating the energy right now through Mercury, the planet of communication, both offering its services, so to speak, right? So here you have Aquarians in this incubation period, right? This is the energy, the sign. I'm not talking about Aquarians, but still, you can apply it where it fits. Take what resonates, let go what does not. Let's say an Aquarian that's going through a major death cycle right now, right? Going through this major death cycle, and right now they're placed inside the incubation period that's transitioning into the next evolution of their sign, their level up, like supposedly, if you wanted to think of it like in evolutionary standpoints and positions. Then during this incubation time, everything that has been unresolved or like not healed or whatever, this is the moment, this is the time span, this is the place that all of this either gets resolved or recycled, kind of thing, into the next evolution offering, which will be Pisces, which offers another kind of characteristic or blending that gets mixed with wherever that Aquarian energy was after the incubation period to create whatever it is that this unique new evolution creates for this new evolution kind of thing, you know? Where was I going with all of that? Either way, right? So you have, like, let's say that Aquarian energy. So now coming out on the other side is all dependent upon each individual that is working whatever it is that they're working in this incubation period of this transit time, using both of the energies for their ingredients and their alchemy to align them best with their truth, their wisdom, and also a way to unify and integrate and acknowledge the whole while giving birth to the new. Right? These two, yeah. So then next you have the 11th house. The little girl on the 11th house card is wishing on a star, for it is in this area of your life that your wishes and dreams may come true. If you draw this house card, what? This reminds me of like Piscean energy. So the 11th house of, just in their description, the 11th house. Okay, 12th house. Transition period, oh wow. Okay, if you draw this house card, you should be granted all the joys of optimism and hope. The 11th house is about the big, wide world and the things that can suddenly drop into your life as a gift from the star-spangled cosmos. So good fortune, a lottery win, an offer of a free holiday, or a ride to the moon may be in the cards. You can certainly regard it as the lucky part of your life. It is also here that you may have a pleasant social time with friends and acquaintances, such as a party or a sports event. On the cautious side, this may be an opportunity to have a closer look at who your friends are and what they represent for you. In truth, they are part of you. Your friends influence you, and their karmic energy seeps into yours as you exchange and share, so you should be sure that you are happy with the values and morals of your friends. It is okay to have differing opinions from time to time, but if their behavior and standards are not up to yours, consider whether this is appropriate. This includes your friendship opportunities in a group, club, or social networking site. The aspect of your personality described by the planet card you have chosen could be engaging with friends or acquaintances. The zodiac sign card you select will describe the universal energy around this engagement. Take the opportunities offered in this area of your life with a happy heart, for it represents good fortune, social events, and the freedom to accomplish much. So there is this freedom of this integration period that is happening, that is coming from an eclectic standpoint, because it has yet to be created, right? This energy for sudden change that is taking place, that is freeing, and that it's granting. So either way, when I was talking about the transition between the aqua into the Piscean energy, right? This incubation period, you have where it said in the card of, I believe, Aquarius, it said that one of their most, the fixed quality of their sign, one of the most difficulties for them is receiving advice or criticism, or being told what to do, or whatever the case may be, and admitting certain kind of levels of things, because they have this flair to them, or this emotional detachment, or this fixed view of how it is that they think they want their life to be like, and they stick to that only, and you know, or they just are not so quick to correct themselves because they're right, you know what I mean, or stubborn, whichever way. Just thinking about the evolution of the energy of the sign period during this incubation period. So now you're moving into Piscean, Neptunian waters, right? And the Pisces will have you convinced that all you have to do is believe to receive and achieve anything you set your mind, heart, body, and soul to, right? To have for you. And so you have that energetic feel igniting or like uniting or transferring through, like it's like a blood transfusion of these energies that are seeping through both of these energies that are foreign and exotic to one another, being asked to embrace one another at this time. Tune into the other videos. I'm going to put them in the description box below too, just so that you can have an idea of what it is that I'm talking about in the infusion of the Piscean and Aquarian energy. That is a divination tool of energy for you to understand best, for your understand, so that you may overstand and navigate best for yourself on these lands. Utilizing the energies that are at play and being amplified here in a mercurial kind of way that is meant to further enhance the quality of communication on you, in you, on you, or on your lands. So yeah. Alright, so that is completely it. It's about like 4 something in the morning, and I have a 10 o'clock appointment, but we are good. And I got through because it was not easy for me to do all of these 6 videos because I wanted to stop. And I was like, what is it that's trying to be conveyed? And so, you know, and then I had to push past that in every kind of way, knowing that something will occur beyond my scope of knowing that I didn't see, that will reveal a key. Alright.